All right, so today's the start of the St. Patrick's Day season for the most part for us bagpipers. It's a big time of year for us and stuff. And this year is a little bit different because of COVID. Some things are still on a very small scale and all that. But anyway, I wanted to do this video to address something that has bothered me quite a bit. Not just being a full-time musician, but particularly being a bagpiper. And I'll post something tomorrow pertaining to this that is kind of it's interesting to say the least. So I don't know what all of you do for work. I'm sure that you guys feel that you are very good at your jobs. Those of you that have careers, I would imagine most everybody puts their time and effort into being the best they can be at what they do. For the past 28 years, I've been playing bagpipes, and that's what I do. I try to do the best I can, no matter what gig it is. If it's a funeral, I'm playing like I would, at a big music festival. To me, it's more about my product and who I am that I'm presenting to everybody. I'm very adaptable. Anyway, so I'm part of a website called Gig Salad, and in the particular, that's like a site for people to search in general for bagpipers or any other musicians in an area. So you get offers, and it goes out to a wide slew of people, and there's bidding that goes on. Truthfully, most people don't know this in bagpipe world, people undercut others' prices pretty crazily, and it depends on your experience level. One thing I will not do, because of my experience, I will not negotiate my price, at least my base price. I do not negotiate it. I have a set price that it starts, and then depending on travel, depending on time that I need to be there, not including setup time, not including travel time, I set my price. So like right now, I'm on my way to a gig that's 2.5 hours away from where I live. 2.5 hours one way, 2.5 hours back another way, it's 5 hours. Plus the hour I'm going to be there at the gig. That's 6 hours of my day. And I charge accordingly. Alright? I had a guy who sent me an inquiry yesterday at a place that I've played at a couple times. It was for a charity golf event, so I gave him a price that was reflective of it being a charity event, but also took care of my travel expenses. So I only charged him for the hour. And he asked for the national anthem, Star Spangled Banner. No bagpiper in the world can make the Star Spangled Banner sound like the Star Spangled Banner. We don't have the notes. At least the Highland Pipes, we do not have the notes. So I offered him, I said, they wanted Amazing Grace, which is perfectly easy. I said to him that the national anthem's not possible on the bagpipes, but I can do things like God Bless America or America the Beautiful. They fall within our range of notes. We don't go above. The thing with the national anthem of the United States is that it goes above the scale that we have. We don't have the octaves to do it. So it just starts to sound weird when you have to go low when you're supposed to be going high. His only response to me was, LOL, no thank you, sir. To which I responded, you get what you're paid for and good luck. To me, it wasn't so much the fact that it was, I'm not sure what he was in disagreement about. It's probably the price, I would imagine, because it's a charity event. But he didn't specify that. To me, his response was in such disrespect to what I do for a living that I addressed it. I wasn't gonna let it go. And I sent it back and I declined the inquiry. And to me, that site, I've had to do that a lot where people don't respond. And then they also don't build in their budgets hiring somebody because they don't take what we do seriously. I think musicians are just willing to do whatever. And there's always been a joke that someone who spends $5,000 drives 500 miles to make $50. That's a musician. I'm beyond that point when it comes to bagpipes. I don't have to do a gig for $50. I would rather turn it down and not work than compromise on my price. So I don't know if anybody else out there has any experience with this. Go ahead and comment. Give me your stories about this. I hate being negative about this kind of stuff, but I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. Because it's like if I showed up to someone's place of work and said, okay, I'm only paying you $5 for today's work. I just feel like, that's what you're worth. I'm not even going to ask you what your experience is, or even take into consideration what it is I'm asking of you. So that's my thoughts. We'll see you later.